Welcome back to King Online Trading School. If this is your first time you'll be watching this analysis or any of our videos, make sure you click that subscribe button and don't forget to activate the bell icon. And if you want to join us on Telegram, there is a link down in the description. So make sure you check it out and join us on Telegram. All right, guys, I really want to congratulate those who followed our analysis during this past week. I'm so happy and delighted to tell you guys that a lot of our analysis played out, and those analysis that didn't show up did not give any signal. So we are happy because over 80% of the trades we analyzed and the signals that triggered played out accordingly. So I'm super delighted. So if you are yet to subscribe, make sure you click that subscribe button. All right, guys, before I go deeper, I'm super excited to share an important information with you guys. This coming Saturday, 19th of March, 2022, we'll be running a 2-day Crypto Mastery Foundations beginners course. For those who have been requesting for this, this is a long awaited training according to a lot of people's demand. And here we go, cryptocurrencies demystified. Learn the proven way to start your journey in the cryptocurrency industry. Guys, this is a training we are going to, 2 days training we are going to put together coming up this coming Saturday, 19th of March and 20th of March 2022. We have taken our time to put this course together, but trust me, this course is absolutely free. What do I say? Absolutely free. So you want to invite everyone around you, pass this information to your family, to your friends, your contacts, and on your social medias. Tell them to join this. This is going to be a training like never before, and the course content we have put together in this training is going to amaze you and is going to get your feet established if you are new. And for those who have been trading the crypto space for a while and you are not making consistent profit, come and attend this training. We are going to break you down and rebuild you afresh, and you're going to get your paths. You're going to follow the right path and start making money. We will teach you how to analyze both on fundamental and technical analysis, because we believe this is what you guys need to succeed in this business. All right, so make sure you attend this training and do not miss this for anything, because we have over prepared for this training. And here we go. Make sure you share this information with your loved ones. For those who are watching this and you are not on our Telegram, make sure you check this description box below. There is our Telegram link down in this description. Make sure you join us on Telegram. There we are going to drop the Zoom link 2 days before this training. All right, make sure you join us on Telegram. So I'm going to see you guys next week Saturday in this training, and get your mind prepared. All right, so let's go back to the main reason why we are here. Okay, so what you are looking right in front of you is called the King strategy. This is a strategy that combines the moving averages, stochastic, and RSI. So if you want to learn more about this strategy, make sure you watch this video to the end. Right, so you're going to find a link where you can on how to learn more about this strategy and how to enter the indicators, parameters, and the trading conditions. All right, so guys, this analysis is between Monday 21st of March to 25th, Friday 25th of March 2022, Monday 21st of March to Friday 25th of March 2022. All right, so the first pair I'm going to take a look at right this moment is CAD Swiss franc. Okay, according to our analysis, we pick our entry based on 1 hour time frame, and we use H4 as the filter, and we also analyze from the weekly down to H1. So based on H1 and H4, CAD Swiss franc is currently buy bias, so which means we need to look out for a buy. So on the weekly candle, we see the weekly candle close with perfect bullish engulfing. So this is an evidence for us to look for more buy during this coming week. All right. So coming into the daily time frame, we also see the daily candle close in green. So with this, we can be rest assured that this pair is going to pull up during this coming week. And right now, this is very, very close. According to the daily candle, this is very, very close to the current daily resistance. So which means we can expect price to retest this area back on the daily time frame before we can see the break or a turnaround right from that area. So going into our entry time frame, which is H1. So right now we want to wait for this pullback to happen. Wait for this pullback to happen and take your buy entry trade once the cross between the blue and yellow EMA crosses to the upside. And the first profit should be taken before this blue resistance at 0.7363. And if that level get broken, then the yellow resistance, which is the weekly target, becomes our next target at 0.7419. So CAD Swiss franc, this is a buy trade. So look out for a buy on CAD Swiss franc. Swiss franc JPY, this is currently buy bias according to H1 and 4. So coming to the weekly time frame, we see this close in green with some rejection to the upside. So we can be rest assured that this is going to pull up a little bit during this coming week. So we expect Swiss franc JPY to pull up to the yellow resistance at 125.97, which is going to be the weekly resistance. So coming into the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, we see this close, the candle close in green and very close to the resistance. So we are optimistic this is most likely, the daily resistance is most likely going to get broken to touch the weekly resistance. But we are going to see how that is going to go. But this, because this is very, very close to the resistance on the daily time frame. So coming into the entry time frame, the pullback is already in play. So let's wait for the cross to happen to the downside. Then on its way up, we catch the buy entry, and our first profit will be taken before the blue resistance at 125.87. And if that level get broken, there we go. We're going to push up to the yellow resistance at 126.97. All right. So Swiss franc JPY, look out for a buy. Swiss franc JPY, look out for a buy. CAD JPY, according to H1 and 4, this is currently buy bias. All right. This is currently buy bias, and based on the weekly candle, we can see this close in green with some kind of momentum candle in place. So we can expect Swiss franc CAD JPY, I beg your pardon, to pull up to around to the yellow resistance at 96.03. Why? Because of this present candle, and this is very, very close to the daily resistance right here. So we're expecting this to get broken. So on the daily time frame, we see this close in green, and this is currently sitting at the daily resistance right here. So like I said, we're expecting this to get broken. So with this, we have to be careful with this pair right here, but this is going to be a good trade to look out for a buy. Just wait for the proper pullback to happen. Wait for the pullback to happen, then catch the buy entry to the upside, and the first profit should be taken before the upper resistance at this level is at 92.03. Okay, so that's going to be our first profit. While the next profit is going to be be at the yellow resistance. So CAD JPY look out for a buy. CAD JPY look out for a buy. Euro AUD according to H1 and 4. This is currently sell bias. So we're going to look out for a sell for the Euro AUD. We're going to look out for a sell. So the weekly candle, we see this close in green. Okay, so but right here we can see this has touched some kind of daily support right here. So let's walk into the daily candle and see what we have right there. So the daily candle, we see this close as an inside bar, but the previous day candle presented a bearish move to us, which means this very candle is going to be a retest to this candle on lower time frame. So for this, we expect Euro AUD to pull down some more. All right. So, but our weekly target on Euro AUD, I beg your pardon, is found at the yellow support at 1.4380, while the daily is located at this blue support at 1.4572. So the daily support will become our first target. So the pullback has happened. So this trade will be good to take a sell as soon as the market opens. All right, make sure there is no gap before you pick in the trade. All right, so this is going to be a good trade to look out for a sell. Euro AUD, look out for a sell. Euro CAD according to H1 and 4, this is also sell bias. So the weekly candle, we see this close with a brief rejection from the on the candle to the downside. So we have to look out for another sell on the Euro CAD. So our weekly target on Euro CAD is found at the yellow support at 1.3570. All right. So the daily candle, we see this close in red. So we expect Euro CAD to touch the daily support at this level right here, which is at 1.3764. All right. So the Euro CAD, let's wait for the pullback to happen. Then take your sell trade, and the first profit should be taken before the blue support at 1.3764. And if that level get broken, there we go. We are heading down to the yellow support. So Euro CAD, look out for a sell. Euro CAD, look for a sell. Euro NZD, according to H1 and 4, we are currently sell bias. So on the weekly time frame, we see this close in green with some kind of rejection. Okay, so but for this, we expect Euro NZD to pull down to touch the weekly support before the turnaround can happen. So the weekly support is located right at this yellow support, at this yellow line, I beg your pardon, at 1.5211. Right, so the daily candle also closed in green, but we expect this to pull down some more based on what we have seen on the weekly candle. So we expect Euro NZD to pull down to the blue support on the daily at 1.5652. All right, so going into our entry time frame, which is H1, the pullback is already in place. So this is going to be a good one to look out for a sell as soon as the markets open. So, and the first profit should be taken before the blue support at 1.5652. And if that level get broken, we are heading down to the weekly support. So Euro NZD, this is a good one to look out for a sell. Euro USD, according to H1 and 4, we are currently sell bias. So the weekly candle, we also, the same formation we've been seeing on Euro is what we are seeing on the Euro USD right now. So on Euro USD, we saw the weekly candle close in the red. Okay, which this is absolutely an indecision candle right here, but we can assume this is going to go down a little bit more based on this rejection we have from the upside to the downside. So we're expecting this to pull down a little bit more towards the yellow support on the weekly. All right, so which means if this level right here, get broken on the daily, then the weekly support is going to be tested before the reversal can happen. So going into the daily time frame, we can see this one closed in red. So which means I am optimistic that this is going to pull down to this blue support right here at 1.0808 at least before the price can change its direction. So Euro USD, wait for this pullback to happen, then catch your sell entry once price turns back to the downside, and be sure you take larger part of your profits before this level, all right? Because price is most likely going to reverse from this level, but we're going to see how that is going to play out, all right? So Euro USD, this is going to be a good one to look out for a sell. Euro GBP, according to H1 and 4, okay, this is out of it. Sorry about that. GBPUSD, I mean to analyze. Okay, we have Euro GBP also as well. Euro GBP, this is also by bias according to H1 and 4. So the weekly candle closed in green with a bullish engulfing, a perfect bullish engulfing. So we should expect Euro GBP to obviously move up to this level right here at the yellow resistance at 0.8597, all right, during this coming week. So on the daily candle, we see this close in red with some rejection from the upside. So what we can see, this is most likely going to be a pullback before price can continue to the upside. So we're going to see how that is going to go. But based on H1, H4, and the weekly, we can see this is currently buy bias. So if this should cross back up, okay, if the blue should cross the yellow to the upside, this is going to be a good trade to look out for a buy and take part of your profits at this resistance, at the yellow resistance at 0.8436. And if that level get broken, then we heading up to the yellow resistance. So Euro GBP, look out for a buy. GBPUSD is currently selling right now according to this strategy. So the weekly candle, we see this close in red, a bearish momentum candle. I personally recognize this type of candle as a bearish momentum candle. So if you want to learn more about this candle, make sure you join us on Telegram. So this type of candle gives higher probability trade. So GBPUSD, we can be sure that this is going to drop some more towards the yellow support at 1.2847. So that's going to be our weekly target. And the daily target is found at the same level. Why? Because we have seen this area being taken out right here, this low being taken out. So which means we should expect more downside. So GBPUSD, let's wait for this pullback, then take the sell entry to the downside and take your profits before the yellow support at 1.2847. So GBPUSD, look out for a sell. GBPUSD, look for a sell. GBPAUD, according to H1 and 4, we are currently sell bias. So on the weekly candle, we see this close in red with some kind of rejection from both sides. But currently we can see this is sitting right at a solid demand area right here. So we'll wait and see what is going to happen, because AUD is also going weak, right? So be mindful of that. AUD is also going weak, so we can start looking out for trade against AUD. So for this, we can see this has been tested right here. So, but based on the weakness of GBP, we will see what is going to happen. So, guys, you need to be careful with this trade, because GBP is weak, AUD is also going weak. So, but the weakest currency we can see among these two is GBP. So, with that, we may see some kind of pull down on GBP AUD. So, Our weekly target for GBPUSD is found as the yellow support at 1.7415. Right, so and the daily candle, we see this close in green, so an inside back candlestick. So we wait and see what is going to happen on this pair, but my recommendation is not so strong on this pair, right? Okay, but according to this strategy, this is currently sell bias. If the cross should happen right here, it should be a good one to look out for a sell, and make sure you take your part of your profit before this level, because price may turn back right from there. And if this level get broken, that means we are still dropping further on this pair. All right, so GBPAUD, look out for a sell. GBPAUD, look out for a sell. GCAD according to H1 and 4, this is currently sell bias. So right here on the weekly, we see this close in red, and this is currently sitting at a strong support zone. And last week we analyzed that this pair was going to come to this level, and it did just that. So you can see this is a very simple strategy that if you learn it, is going to be of beneficial to you. So guys, based on this, as we can see, GBP is weak. We are expecting this level to get broken because it has been tested a couple of times. So now we are expecting GBP to drop down to this level right here at the yellow support at 1.6173. All right, so the daily candle right here, we see this close in green. So now we can see this is also sitting at the daily support as well, which is also sitting at the weekly support. So a strong zone, but we're going to see what's going to happen. But for me, I would suggest you wait for this level right here to be taken out before you can start picking a sell trade on this pair. All right, but we are very, very optimistic this is going to get broken because CAD is more stronger than GBP, and GBP is going weak and weak. All right, so GBPCAD, we wait for this pullback to happen. So expect this to pull back some more. All right, expect this to pull back some more. So the moment it pulls back, so take your sell trade on its way down and take your profits along the way, because this is going to be a long journey to the downside. So GBPCAD, this is going to be a good one to look out for a sell. Look out for a sell on GCAD. GN, we are also sell buyers on this pair. So the weekly candle, we see this close in red. So we're optimistic this is going to drop a little bit more towards the yellow support at 1.8845. So the daily candle, we see this close in green, but the previous day candle is seen to be a perfect bearish engulfing. So the last day, which is going to be the Friday candle, which is this green candle right here, it's more or less, it's going to be like a retest to this very pattern right here before the drop can happen. So GN, the pullback has happened already, so wait for the cross to happen. Once the cross happens, take your sell trade and take part of your profit before the blue support at 1.9050. And if that level get broken, then we will be heading to the yellow support. So GN, look out for a sell. NZDJPY, this is currently buy bias according to H1 and 4. So the weekly candle, we see this close in the green, and this is a bullish momentum candle. So with this, we expect NZDJPY to pull up towards the yellow resistance at 82.16, all right, during this coming week. And the daily candle, we see this close in green with some kind of rejection, but we can see this is sitting as a demand area right, supply area right here, which means we should expect some kind of pullback on the lower time frame before the pull up can continue to the upside. So NZDJPY, let's wait for this pullback, and as a matter of fact, the pullback has happened. So wait for this cross to happen to the upside. So, but for me, I would suggest you wait completely for this level right here to get taken out on the daily candle. Then on the next cross to the upside above this resistance right here, then you can take your buy trade, and this is going to be a quality trade, trading ahead at the top of the resistance to the upside. So NZJPY, I would suggest to wait for this level to get taken out to start looking out for a buy. So NZJPY, look out for a buy. NZD Swiss franc, according to H1 and 4, this is buy bias. So the weekly candle, we see this close in green. So we expect this to push up some more towards the supply zone right here at the yellow resistance at 0.6534. All right, so we expect that to happen. So on the daily candle, we see the daily candle appears to be the inside bar, bearish inside bar candlestick pattern. So we must agree this is going to be a test to the current move, all right, on the lower time frame. So right now we can see the pullback has happened. So the next thing is for us to wait for this cross to happen to start looking out for a buy. All right, so look out for a buy on the NZD Swiss franc and take your first profit before the blue resistance at 0.447. All right, so NZD Swiss franc, look out for a buy. Wait for a buy on NZD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc, according to H1 and 4, we are currently buy bias. So the weekly candle appears to be a bullish engulfing candlestick. So we expect this to push up some more, but we can see this is currently sitting at the daily resistance and currently contacting the weekly supply. So right now we will wait to see what is going to happen, but for this we expect this currency, this pair, to push up some more towards the yellow resistance at 0.9472. But overall, on the long run, on the long term, we expect this to keep pushing up some more if this level right here, if the yellow resistance right here get broken. So right now, our weekly target is found at the yellow resistance. So the daily candle, we also see this close in green with a bullish momentum candlestick. So with that in mind, we can see this is currently sitting at the daily supply as well. But we expect this to get broken as well, just like I said, because the momentum to the upside is in place. So we should expect more buy on USD Swiss franc. So USD Swiss franc, wait for a pullback to happen and take your buy entry and take your first profit before the blue resistance at 0.9362. And if that level get broken, there we go. We'll be heading up to the yellow resistance. Okay, so USD Swiss franc, look out for a buy. USDJPY, this is going to be the last pair I'm going to talk about. USDJPY, this is currently buy bias according to H1 and H4. And the weekly candle, we see the weekly candle close with a bullish engulfing, which coupled with the appearance of the candle, which happens to be a bullish momentum candle. All right, so we expect USDJPY to pull up to touch this resistance right here at 118.62, the yellow resistance. So the daily candle also presented us with a bullish momentum candle. So the same level at 118.65 is going to be the target for the daily. It's going to be our target for the daily. So make sure you wait for this to be achieved. So all you need to do right here is just to wait for this pullback to happen. Wait for this pullback to happen. All right. Wait for the pullback to happen and catch your buy entry to the upside. All right. So this is all I have for you. USDJPY is going to be a good one to look out for a buy. All right, so just a quick recap. CAD Swiss franc, look for a buy. Swiss franc JPY, look for a buy. CAD JPY, look for a buy. Euro AUD, look for a sell. Euro CAD, look for a sell. Euro NZD, sell. Euro USD, sell. Euro GBP, buy. GBP USD, sell. GBP AUD, sell. GBP CAD, sell. GBP NZD, sell. NZD JPY, buy. NZD Swiss franc, buy. USD Swiss franc, buy. USD JPY, buy. All right. And the weak currency is this. GBP is extremely weak. Euro is also weak. JPY is also weak. But the weak pair, the weak currency is GBP followed by Euro. And the strong one, CAD is strong. NZD is strong. All right. So USD is also partially strong, but not as strong as CAD and NZ. So my recommendation for this week is to focus on GBP pairs. My recommendation for this week, once again, is to focus on GBP pairs. So this one has a good potential towards this analysis. All right, so guys, this is all I have for you. So before I round up this session, don't forget this coming Saturday, 19th of March 2022, we'll be having a 2-day crypto mastery foundation and beginners course tagged Cryptocurrencies Demystified. We are going to demystify and teach you how to start trading in the crypto market perfectly without any hindrances. All right, so guys, if you really want to join this training and you want to join us, make sure you check the description. There's a link to our Telegram group right there. Make sure you join us on Telegram. There we are going to drop more information about this training. This training is absolutely free. So make sure you share this with your loved ones and everyone around you. Invite your contacts and their friends as well. So if you are yet to subscribe, make sure you subscribe to this channel and don't forget to leave a like and drop your comments. All right. So guys, I wish you more success during this week, and I'm going to see you guys next in our analysis, and hopefully see you guys in the training this next Saturday. All right, so bye bye for now. Happy trading and God bless.